For the 2017 inquiry, we had a number of wicked questions. The first of these questions was how can we better personalise learning within the inquiry process? We recognise the importance of this. After all, inquiry learning isn't really inquiry if it's not personalised. We'd done it before, and we looked at how we'd personalised things before, but we really wanted to push this further. We primarily did this through giving the students choice. Choices in how they wanted to explore this big idea of movement. First, we created 2 pathways, so they could explore movement through a STEM pathway, science, technology, engineering, or maths. We wanted them to build stuff, make things, engineer things, follow a scientific or an engineering process, prototype. The second pathway that we created for them was an arts pathway, where they could explore movement through drama, music, art, or dance. We deliberately didn't follow a STEAM program, because we felt that separating this would give the students more choice about what really interested them. We also thought it was quite early, as our STEM programs are still fairly immature. The second choice they had was around the world that they wanted to explore movement in. There were 4 of them: the human world, the digital world, the constructed world, and natural world. The constructed world was all about things that men and women around the world have made, so roads, bridges, anything that we've constructed. The digital world was all about movement within virtual reality or games, these kinds of things. The human world was all about the movement that we do, dance, moving on materials, human flying, prosthetics. And finally, the natural world was all about movement in the animal kingdom and the world that exists around us. The final choice they had was whether they wanted to work as a group or whether they wanted to work as individuals. Now this was new, we'd never done this before, but he felt it was really important that if we were to personalise the learning journey that they should have this choice. Now most of the students, around 70%, chose to work in groups, but the 30% who worked as individuals, we really saw the reasons why they made that choice, and they could get very deep into some of the questions and the explorations that they were making. We also found that, interestingly, the individuals never really worked totally individually. They often networked within their rooms or areas and gathered expertise and ideas from other people before going back to their individual setting. Now this has raised questions for us about what collaboration actually means, and whether next year we might want to explore this network idea of working in teams and groups when it's most appropriate, but then falling back into an individual setting. But that's for next year.